I'm Min-Jun Kim, aka Steve.
And I'm Min-Jun Choi, and this is
M&M
Podcast.
So, before we start, I want you to answer this question. Will you do it for me?
Yes, what is it?
Do you know any festival in Mexico?
I only know the festival was shown in movie Coco. Why did you ask?
Because today's topic is that festival, Dia de Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Have you heard about it before?
I only heard it in class, but I only know few things.
Well then, today we will talk about the origin of the Day of the Dead, what people do, and what they eat, and other things regarding it.
Sounds interesting. Shall we start?
Sure, let's start right now. Before we talk about its origin, one thing to talk, the Day of the Dead starts in November 31st and ends in November 2nd.
It's quite a long holiday. That's quite interesting.
Now back to subject. First, the Day of the Dead does not only originate from the Christian culture.
Then where it originated from?
Originate from the Aztec Empire. The empire before Mexico was the name.
Oh, interesting. Then what was the part of Aztec culture it originated from?
It originated from religion, more specifically, belief of the Micatecatl, goddess of death.
Micatecatl, who is she?
She is the goddess of the dead and underworld who is married to Mecanteculi, the god of the dead. Aztec people celebrated her throughout late July to early August in our modern calendar.
Then why the Day of the Dead is celebrated from October 31st to November 2nd?
Good question. Even though I said that the Day of the Dead originated from Aztec culture, in actuality, it's a combination of both culture.
Both culture? You mean Catholic culture, right?
Yes, Mexico, like other Latin American countries, most people believe in Catholicism, and there's a few holidays that match with date of the Day of the Dead.
Could you explain what those holidays are?
They are All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, also known as Day of the Dead.
Oh, now I get where the holiday's name came from. Could you explain both celebration day in brief moment?
Sure. All Saints' Day celebrates the saints in the heaven, and All Souls' Day commemorates the people who died and went to the afterlife.
That's why commemorate dead people in Day of the Dead.
Yes. And now we will talk about what people do and eat in Day of the Dead.
So what people do in Day of the Dead?
First, they make altars for the loved ones, which is decorated with loved ones' photo, campachuli, calabazas, skull made of sugar, and papel picado, Mexican traditional decoration.
It's similar to ancestral rite 제사 in our culture.
Indeed, also people decorate the grave of the loved one with campachul and dance and parade to wake the dead ones.
It must be exciting. What do they eat then?
People eat pan de muerto, sweet roll, shaped bun, and calabash skeleton made of sugar, and drink pulque, atol, campurrado, and common drink, the beverage of the deceased ancestor.
I wonder how pan de muerto would taste. Maybe I look it up on the internet.
And that's pretty much all of it. Hope you enjoyed listening. This was MMM Podcast. I'm Steve Kim.
And I'm Min-Jun Choi.
Thank you for listening.